they didn't catch like the bombs in the bags, like 95%.
You know,
of them.
in this day and age, especially after 9/11, there's no such thing when it comes to airport security as too safe. I mean, you have to take precautions.
I mean, I understand the risks of traveling, and if somebody, I wouldn't mind. I mean, being a young woman myself, you know, these images are taken off to a separate location. It is only seen by one solitary person, and then once they're done viewing it, the image goes away. I mean, if it's for my security, fine. Search my bags. You know, I don't have anything that's, you know, worth hiding for my security.
Right. But that's the thing. If someone doesn't want their bags searched, then you're going to become suspicious of them.
Right.
I mean, it's pretty obvious. I mean, we need an airport system like El Al, which is Israel's national airport. They, in 2008, they were, they got the award. I don't know, award. They're the most, they're the safest airport in the world, basically. They don't allow anybody to go through without checking them. They have trained profilers. I mean, these guys have master's degrees that work at the airport.
That's great.
I mean, that's why they're so secure, and they're much closer to our enemy countries.
Yeah, so they have to be like
they
that.
really have to, and we really need to adopt their system because they are so secure. They don't have any problems at all. They even they even checked Governor Mike Huckabee. They even searched him because he went to Pakistan. So they had to search him. Never know what he could do.
Well, yeah.
Never know what
I mean, I was in Chicago's O'Hare Airport, I believe it was 3 years ago, and I had, you know, they said the security level's up to orange. If any bag was left unattended, then they would, you know, take your bags and they would, you know, become property of the police, and then you have to go get them back.
Oh yeah, they say
I
they
go
make
to the airport
announcements
often.
in the airports now about that.
Yeah,
When the
I mean,
security level's low.
but this was when I was at the gate. You know, it's like you shouldn't have to worry about it when I pass through security that there's anything wrong with me.
Right.
You know?
You say the wrong thing at the airport and you get taken aside or something.
I know, but there are people.
People are paranoid today.
Yeah.
But
It's an extreme security
I get nervous when
paranoia.
I go to the airports.
Yeah, and actually our producer just reminded us the 8-year-old, what was it, Mikey Hicks, I think his name was. He got searched at 2 years old, and he got searched again at 8 just because he had the same name as a guy on the list, which is ridiculous. A 2-year-old is going to carry a bomb. I mean,
Well, you're never.
Never be too safe.
You can never be too safe. I mean, you said it.
Parents could do something.
Yeah, but
Parents
don't
could-
you think
Yeah.
that a 2-year-old
But-
is
but
going
that's
a
not
little
the-
over?
but see, the
overboard?
2-year-old itself is not putting the bomb on him. It'd be the parents that would have to be searched.
So why would they search the parents if the bomb is on the body of the
Yeah.
2-year-old?
They'd find it
Exactly.
on the
You
2-year-old.
know?
But if it's a guy named Mikey Hicks, who's obviously an adult, the guy that's not allowed to fly, he'd have a bomb, not a 2-year-old.
I mean,
Well, the parents are now suing
The
the
thing about the
airport.
underwear bomber though is that he was on the watch list or whatever. And, no
And his father called in.
Yeah.
He
I
called
would rather-
the U.S.
he
and
wasn't on the no-fly
crazy.
list.
you know, I would rather arrive to the airport early because you know that kind of issue would arise, and you know, say, you know, this is my son. He has the same name as, you know, such and such person on this list. You know, is there any way that we can, you know, make security a little more efficient for us because, you know, this boy isn't a terrorist.
I mean,
so
that's the thing. There are people in America. There's at least 2 people with the same name, probably. So I mean, you can't just search someone based. I mean, you can sometimes if it's
you
the
should
same
have a
name, but if-
description of the person along with the name on the
You
no-fly
definitely,
list.
need a prescription because if it's a 2-year-old Mikey Hicks and adult Mikey Hicks, there's a difference. I mean, it's pretty obvious.
So-
So you don't have a description by the name? They should.
I would think
it's
they'd have age and like height or something.
Yeah.
They
Age,
definitely
That's
should.
height.
weird.
Gender.
Because I've never heard of an 8-year-old terrorist. To tell you the truth, never have.
Neither have I.
An 8-year-old or a 2-year-old terrorist,
Law and
I don't
Order.
think they're very common.
That's going.
Law and Order SVU. I
Overboard.
saw one.
That's TV, Kyle.
There was like 10. There was like 10 boys, and they lived in this one house, and they were brainwashed or something
Well.
to be.
Well,
There we
that's
go.
more of a
Brainwashed.
cult issue.
Yeah, that's something.
That was a
TV.
good episode.
Yeah, hopefully that's
So-
not the case in real life. What was it? Back to Obama's terrorist policies. Now,
I
it
think
took.
they should put more U.S. Marshals on planes.
They
That's
should
my
do that
opinion.
too.
Yeah.
But as I was saying, Obama has said the word terrorist probably once in his administration. Won't say terrorist.
It's afraid to
He'll
say
say isolated extremist. Won't say terrorist. I don't know why. See, I just think the guy's so far left he can't accept
What do you guys
any
think about
any
that?
other thing.
Why do you think he won't?
Of course, there's the issue of being politically incorrect. Being the president, of course, saying the wrong thing can put him under a lot of criticism.
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
I don't believe in political correctness at all.
Yeah.
At
See,
all.
It can kill you. It really can. I believe that.
I mean, it's
Major
just getting
Hassan,
it's
the
getting
Fort Hood
too
massacre.
crazy.
That was political correctness that got those soldiers.
I mean, there's a
killed.
certain extent to it, but I
What's-
believe he doesn't want